The Co-Operativa Eco Vegana is a group of citizens in Zihuatanejo. We had no agenda or political agenda. We just basically we are only girls and women from Zihuatanejo that we do care about the environment and we would like to help bringing information about how can you reduce your carbon footprint through your foods choices. Luckily here in Mexico we got an amazing weather that everything grows and everything is fresh. Yeah, there's no reason why you're gonna go and buy a tin of coconut milk, because here what we have most is coconut milk. Do you have the access? So what I wanted to do is just to say, look, we can do it. We can do fast food, vegan, and low environmental. That is healthy, it's delicious, and it's cheap. When on tour and the long flights and stuff, I buy every single vegan book that is available so I can learn more about it and just make sure whatever I read or whatever I seen is truth, and just be very knowledgeable about these things. And I knew in the States or in Europe all these ideas are not new. A lot of people is advocating for these things and whatever. And for me, it was very important to do it in Mexico because there was no information at that time. And for me, also was to do it in a friendly way, in a very honest, friendly way, not preaching or bitching or judging people. The most veganist attitude you can ever have, is to just accept the food people is eating beside you and just bless them, but then in some moment or whatever moment, you just bring the information to your community. When I met Rod, I was a vegetarian and he wasn't, and he thought it was the most crazy thing in the world to do. I thought, well, Rod is never gonna be not even like this vegetarian, but now he's fully vegan, and he does care for animals. He really loves animals and he loves to do things. He does a lot of things, but in his own way and his own terms. So he's not joining the cooperativa. Sometimes he can help, but from behind, from like really far away. He sees too many women around, and it's like that's crazy,
People have the idea that artist life is it's a party all the time, and people and they are just drinking and this and this and that. This lifestyle really. It could be like that, and I'm sure that for many artists it's like that. But Rod and Gab are extremely disciplined in this way, and I think it's because they really like what they do, and so they respect it very much. And they don't abuse themselves so that they can perform and give the best of them to the fans and to the people that are going to pay a ticket to go see them. So the lifestyle they have and the food and the things that they choose to eat are very, very important for them to have the energy that they are using all the time.
I decided to do a workshop of eco-sustainable kitchen every month because that's the way I can do it. Otherwise, every week or every 15 days is too crazy for me, for my schedule, because most of the time I am on the road, and in this way I'm able to organize it properly. I'm a very creative person and I can create recipes, but I'm not very good at cooking it. That's the problem. The one that it is fantastic cook is my sister, Maria Luisa. She is great. My mom is also a great cook, but I was never interested in learn anything from the kitchen. I'm not bad and I can do stuff, but To me, the challenge is to create recipes that are local, organic, and they make a really low environmental impact, but they should be delicious and they should be cheap. Usually my sister comes here every month to do the class. So what we do in the class is I open the class, I welcome people, and I give statistics, and I explain what are we all about, whatever. But when the cooking starts, that's my sister's time, really. But this time she couldn't come, and I was like, oh no. So I had to ring Ceci. Ceci is chef, and she's wife with one of the most some sort of prestigious local chefs here. So I had to ask her to come and learn some of the recipes. So then tomorrow she can teach the class how to prepare these foods. So burritos ready. Low environmental impact, highly nutritious, really delicious. So it's a shame you can't taste that.
We're going to change the world one plate at a time.
Buenos días, buongiorno. Pues ya vamos a empezar porque si no va a ser más tarde y tenemos un día bastante ocupado. Hoy empezamos una serie dijimos que en noviembre íbamos a empezar a hacer una serie de menús de veganos y ecológicos y de bajo impacto ambiental. Entonces, so yes, this class because sí, mande. Ah, pues déjame las que quieras. At this point, I don't give a shit. What happens is that we finish the class, and because I had to do all my sister isn't here, so she used to. When she's here, she's in charge of the class, so I can just do all other stuff, and I can just explain different things, and you just participate a little, But when she is not here, I have to make sure all the classes in the schedule. Have to show the video, and I have to give a lot of explanations, and I talked a lot, and then at the end I'm just very tired. Not in a bad mood, because I'm actually quite happy, like a lot of people came in. A gig, believe me, it gives me tons of energy. When I finish the gig, 2 hours play with good audience and stuff, it just gives me a lot of energy. I can do everything. But at this time of the day, because since yesterday I've been preparing this class, and that's why I have to think of the logistics and all this shit. Whereas when I play, I just go and play, because all the logistics have been done before in advance. So definitely it's less tiring, and it is better. I prefer being a musician than eco advocate. But on the other hand, there's no way I'm not gonna do it. Like, if no one else is doing it, I'm the one who's gonna do it, and I'm gonna stop moaning and bitching. I'm just gonna do it, and that's it.